What is this guy gonna do? Holy crap, I better take off. Oh man, it just hit me. Whew. I'm out of danger. Wait, brakes? Brakes? Where are the brakes? Hello everybody and welcome back to Lucky by Nature. I'm Beast Demon and today I'm going to show you the best and fastest way to solo the Cave of the Strong. This here is by far the hardest cave on the island. And that is not counting the tech cave, of course, but if you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out because the method I used there pretty much makes that cave the easiest on the island. Until they patch it, that is. But just like that cave, this is the first time I will be showing anyone the method I use to solo this cave. I will be using the Archa or Arca. Sorry guys, I still don't know how to pronounce this that darn birdie. So we will call him my gliding birdie. Yeah. So let's get started. For those of you who don't know where this cave is, here are the chords. And that darn dino sounds really close to me. Oh crap, it's like right on top of us. Let's run in, guys, let's run in. We definitely don't want a piece of that. Some important information you need to know is that it does get extremely cold the deeper you go. And so if you have it, make sure you use Ascendant or Mastercraft Fur armor. And if you don't have it, I suggest you go to Scorched Earth and start collecting the red drops. You get a lot of them that way, and if you don't have that DLC, then I suggest you go and collect the sea loot drops on the island. But of course you don't get as much stuff because you only get 2 drops versus 4 drops over at Scorched Earth. And then each drop on Scorched Earth gives you 2 things, where on the island you only get 1 thing per drop. If you can't do that either, then you are probably not ready to solo this cave. I brought the following with me. 300 flame arrows. I also brought 100 grenades in case I get a lot of dinos gathered in one place, but you really don't need them. I got a stack of mushrooms, 1 canteen, 10 grappling hooks. That's very important. And don't forget to bring a crossbow, since that is the only thing that can shoot the grappling hooks. And I brought a compound bow, but I have used a bow in the past because of the speed you can shoot the arrows. But if you are going to use a bow, make sure you bring a couple, even if they're really high level, Mastercraft or Ascendant, because they do break faster. Oh, and you will need a pick. I always put my pick in the birdie until I need it. Then once we're done, I put it back. The reason I do that is because I did forget the pick once, and so then I had to go all the way back to my base. So now I just put everything I need in my cave dinos. The very first thing we need to do is clear out this area right here. You can't really bring any dinos in here except for, the little small stuff that you can carry. So that's something important. And trust me, I've tried just about everything writable, and I could not get it in. So, but that's okay. We won't need any of that. All we need is that little gliding birdie. Alright, so we just need to get rid of this onyx up here. Oh, here it comes. And the only reason is just because, these guys will get in the way. As long as I can bring the birdie in and nothing will bother us, we'll be fine. Because I just need this little space right here where we're at. So there's stuff over there, but, that stuff doesn't matter. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's get our little birdie. Alright, and right here We're gonna try to get a straight shot as close as possible to that icicle looking, or that thing right here. Yeah, these things right here. See, and what I do is I run a little bit and I jumped. I only took a couple of steps. This is easy right here to go down. You don't want to push the X button, because if you do, you don't actually glide horizontally, you actually descend. So you don't want to do that. So we just go around, and we're gonna go through one of these holes right here. I'm not gonna go all the way around where you would normally walk, because usually there's always onyx over there. And there's usually onyx to the right, but I don't see any. But let me go check and see, because there's always onyx right on this path. Let me go down a little bit. Yeah, see, look at that. That's a lot of onyx right there. Alright, so I'm not going to bother with them right now. Our path is right through here, and as you can see, there's wolves there. So normally I would open that path with a pick, but in this situation I'm not going to, so I'm not going to descend here. I'm just going to go ahead and push myself down a little bit and try to go across, because we're going to book it, because we're too low right here. Ouch. Alright, so we're going to run as fast as we can, and you got to know this path, guys, so watch it closely if you are not very familiar with it. And right here, I mean, you just run as fast as you can, and you jump, and then let's look back. Nothing. We're good. And see, I'm well, before I say anything, there's an onyx there, but watch how easy it is for us to go past it. And that's because if you're running and then you take off with the gliding birdie, you pretty much keep that pace. He doesn't really slow down, so you can outrun it. Now I put him down. Let me make sure that he's on passive, because I don't want him to try to be brave and get himself killed. So let me make sure. Alright, so passive. So now let's go ahead and take care of that onyx. Ah, invisible wall. Little lag. Whoa, that's a bad miss. So the best way to avoid these guys, just kind of go around a little bit in circles, or more like ovals. But that's the best way to avoid these guys. Now let's look down, and as you can see, there's a lot of wolves down there. I see at least one alpha. Let's take a better look from the other side. And this is one of those places where you are forced to stop, because you gotta clear this out. You have to. Otherwise, it's gonna be rough to try to get back. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my grenades here. I mean, usually grenades are not that good, but you know, I just figured I'd try it, because what my thinking is that if there's a group of them, you know, I might be able to hurt several of them at the same time instead of just using arrows over and over. But I believe that the arrows are way better at causing damage, so yeah, I want all these guys to get nice and close. And then I'm just gonna start bombarding them. And the way I do this, and I actually learned this trick on PvP when I was trolling this bigger tribe. But I'll show you here in a second. I got pretty decent at, you know, throwing these things. Kind of figuring out where they're gonna go. I want those guys to get out of there and come over here towards me, because I want to spam these grenades on them, because otherwise it'll take forever to kill them. Oh, there we go. See, now they're getting nice and close. There's a lot of alphas. Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. I'm speeding up the sorry, the footage, just because this does take a bit. But you see how I bounce them off? Then I gotta bring these guys back over, and then start spamming again. There we go. Now they're starting to die. And the ones that don't die, I'm pretty sure it only take a couple of arrows, those flame arrows, to kill. But I don't know, I think I would rather just bring extra flame arrows, because these grenades are kind of crap. But you know, I figured I'd try it. And now we did, and now we know that it sucks, so don't try it. We'll never do it again. But I do have more than enough flame arrows, so we should be good there. Alright, I think that's it. I don't see any more. Let me take a look from over here. You know what? Let me just grab this little guy. And let's go on down. Whoa, wait a minute. Where was that guy? He was hiding pretty good. Alright, not a problem. It looks like he's hurt, so... yeah, he's hurt, so he should die pretty quick. Alright, easy enough. Now we can finally go down. Hopefully nothing will come up. And you press the X to go down faster. Alright, so now I need my pick. So there's really only two areas that you need to use your pick on. The other area I didn't actually open up because of the wolves. Oh, nice. Got a little mushroom. That was just extra, so I figured I'd eat it as a snack. Alright, so we're gonna encounter several things here. And there's some onyx. So you definitely want to protect your little gliding birdie. So keep him out of the way. And then this is, you know, when you need your compound or your regular bow. The crossbow in this situation would not be good, because you do slow down a lot whenever you are reloading the crossbow. So that's why I don't use it. Alright. So now we're going to do the same thing, because we got to go past those Yetis. So we want to get a straight shot here. And then we're going to kind of go right over this little uphill here, because we want to get as high as possible. See? And then these guys will all follow us. And I want them in the water. So the Yetis, I never even deal with them. I never have to sit there and kill them unless they're at the very beginning, in that little area that I need to take off. Alright, let's go down a little bit. Oh. Ah, I landed on something. Some invisible. I've never done that before. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump across and see what we're dealing with on the other side. These guys can't get out, so that's good. Alright, so we got some wolves, but my main concern is that Onyx, or a couple of them. The Yetis will bring down later. So right now, what I want is for those Onyx to come after me. And then I'm gonna start running, and we'll leave them in the dust. No big deal. Alright, let's put him down. Now let's do the same thing that we did last time. See, we got so far ahead that they stopped. And that's exactly what you want. 3 shots in the face, not bad. If you were using a bow here, you would have to aim a lot higher because they lose velocity a lot faster than the compound bow. Alright, I think that was it. Let's go get our gliding birdie once again. So now we're gonna try to get the other Yetis out of there. And by the way, if you touch the water, it will cause damage. So even to these wild dinos, they're actually dying while they're swimming. So eventually they're all gonna be dead. Okay, there's another Yeti over there, and we want him in the water. Wow, looks like they're coming out. Well, we don't want them out, so they need to come this way. Because there's no way they can get out up here. It's too high. Alright, so we're at the very end now, and there's always stuff in here. So let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, wolves. Ooh, pucker effect right there. I thought it was gonna hit me. Okay, that lasts 2 more. Ouch. Well, that's alright. My main concern is that my armor is holding up. Because if it doesn't, then that's where I'm gonna start getting cold and I'm gonna start dying. Holy crap, what the hell was that? I think that was an Onyx. Yeah, or a couple. So we're gonna do the same thing again. It's just a lot of repetitive stuff, but not too much. And you know, believe it or not, I mean, usually it takes me about 30 minutes to clear this cave. Where before, I remember even with like 3 other or 4 other guys, it would take us a good hour. I mean, this cave, it was insane. And plus, not to mention the fact that the first time that I actually did this was on primitive, so we didn't have any fire arrows or anything like that. And then what we would do, we would go through once, and then we would put down, I mean, as many sleeping bags as we could, and then we would just spawn or put the sleeping bags you know, where the artifact is, and we would spawn there, and we would actually run out naked, and we would put a box outside the cave, and we would store the artifact in there, and then of course we would die from the cold, and then we would spawn right back in and do it all over again, and it was pretty fun. But you know, times have changed, and we're always evolving, and so is the game, and we have to evolve with the game. So, all right. So I think all we have left is maybe a Yeti or 2, and those I'm just gonna try to get them to fall into the water in there. But let me make sure. Oh, nope. We still got one more onyx. Oh, actually 2 of them. That's alright. I'm just going to go ahead and take care of them here. Oh, 3 of them. I'm going to take a little bit of damage here. But hopefully... Oh, can't get too far in there, or I will be in trouble. Let me grab this little guy. Oof. Let me throw him down and take care of business, because these onyx are annoying. Alright, taking a little damage, not a big deal. Alright, finally. Now we can go and get the artifact. I'm just checking. It looks like my gauntlets are worse off than anything else, but that's alright. I mean, I can afford to lose a couple of armor pieces, because as long as I have my leggings and my chest piece, I should still be alright. Alright, so here we are going to make these yetis fall down. So we're just going to go across, let them fall, and then come back in. And see, that's where you would usually use up a lot of your ammo, is against those yetis. But see, I still have a lot of arrows. So I mean, I know that some people are going to be asking, why didn't you just use like a shotgun or, you know, something like that? But to be honest, I mean, I rarely ever use that stuff, just because I did come from primitive, and I mean, it is a lot of work to you know, make all that ammo and stuff. And to me, it's just so much easier to make some flame arrows and then just go with that. Oh crap. Getting attacked. I didn't even know that there were more onyx. I'll go ahead and take care of them, because I do want that red drop. Where the heck are they? Oh! Now, that red drop there, normally it is kind of tricky. And I have seen people jump it, or you know, jump over and try to land on it and all that stuff, and then they end up falling in the water, and I mean, it's a mess. And initially I would do it with a grappling hook, and I would just, you know, dangle there and then grab it that way. But now I don't use that, because I just go across with the gliding birdie, and we grab it and we come back, and we never fall into the water. See that? Piece of cake. Alright, so now it's the fun part. We do have one more red drop, but it shouldn't be much of a challenge to grab it. Okay, right here you can go up, and it's right around here somewhere. Okay, there we go. And you can also go up to the next level there by jumping on these crystals. There we go. And then we gotta go over to the next platform, and you can't make it if you jump from here. I know, because I've tried in the past, and usually well, the first time I tried it, I came right back. But what we gotta do is we gotta get up on these crystals, and I think it's somewhere around here, and then get up on this rock. Then you can go across. Now let's see what's in there. Oh, nice. So the 2 drops, they have, you know, they had 2 good things. Alright, so now it's time to go all the way back. Well, as far as we can. Because there's some things we gotta deal with. But, so, you know, I just took a little sprint and jumped. I'm going to land right here and I'm gonna run up. My speed is plenty high, so I cannot run pretty much anything. Alright, and I know there's wolves up here, so that's a concern. So we gotta make them fall off the little cliff over here. Oh, we left them behind, so let's go back in. Okay, here he comes. And I just go up against that thing and bounce back, back. Alright, there's another one. Do the same. Go, bounce off of this thing, and then come back. Okay, we gotta be careful. Okay, I see a wolf there. But for some reason it's not reacting. Should have reacted by now. But I think that it's probably either stuck or it's just not responding. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run past it. And then we're gonna jump over the water if it comes after us. Oh, there's some wolves there. Ooh, okay, I got hit, but that's not a big deal. Now I'm just gonna go back in while these guys start dying out here. See, they're trying to bite me, so I'm pretty low. Oh crap, there's one over there. Yeah, this guy's still not moving, so he's stuck. So the way I'm gonna take care of him is I'm going to grapple and then I'm going to shoot him. So let's put our little gliding birdie in a nice safe spot. I wonder if I should try to shoot it, but I'm afraid that there's going to be an invisible wall. So let's just go ahead and grapple. Let's grapple right there. Yeah, let me see. Hopefully there's not an invisible wall there. So I'm just going to try to aim right at the... okay, perfect. I was aiming at the nose. Oh, and it's running like a chicken. Hopefully that will do it. Oh, maybe one more. Alright. So we're good. And the other ones fell into the water, but let me go see if they came out. Because that is an area, a shallow area that they can come out if they came this way, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, so now I'm just gonna run past the water because I don't want them to come out. So that was not much of a run, was it? My darn controls don't work sometimes. I think I need to get myself a new controller. Okay, so nothing's coming and I need to take care of this guy, but I don't really want to go towards the water because... Oh. Alright, it started running away from me, so... I think I'm gonna go ahead and grapple. So let me put this little guy in a safe spot. I don't want to get too close to the water because I don't want those other wolves to come out. I think right here should be a good spot. Alright, so let's go grapple. Now let's take out our compound bow. Ah, So we're gonna have to go down, and you're gonna have to be quick because I don't think I can hit him from here. No. So yeah, we'll just go down, and then we'll hit him, and it should come right at us. So we gotta be quick. As soon as we see it move. Alright, it didn't move. Oh, no, here it comes. Alright, so now we just shoot it from here. Piece of cake. So now let's go get our birdie, and then we'll come back for that drop. I just don't want to take any chances with him. Crap. It's nothing really good. So now let's bust this area. Get rid of the extra weight. Alright, so remember we're gonna be dealing with a lot of onyx, so we gotta come up with a plan. And you see that drop all the way to the top, the yellow drop? I'm not gonna worry about it because, oh, there's another drop at the left, but I'm not gonna worry about that one because they're yellow. And I really don't need anything that's Mastercraft, or you know, it'll be Mastercraft for less, and I really don't need anything. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get their attention, and then we're gonna run back and fly off. We should be able to outrun them easily. Okay, here comes the whole posse. Alright, here we go, and here they come. Now we can turn around. Takes a little bit to turn around. We did lose some momentum there, but we're still okay. We need to land and start running as soon as we can because they will be on our heels. And this is where speed is really important, because these guys, you can go right past them and they don't even have enough time to react. So a lot of times they'll react and then they'll run a little bit, but you're so far gone that they won't even, I mean, they'll just stop. So we're gonna put our little birdie away. Nothing is following us because I am gonna get this blue one and the other one that we passed at the very beginning. That's right before the cliff. So we'll put the birdie down. I mean, I doubt that we'll get anything good, but yeah, you know, you never know. Alright, so let's run and jump across. Remember, don't touch the water, it will hurt you. And that's nothing good. Stego saddle. So now let's go see what the other one has. You don't have to bust these, you can just jump and walk right across. Oh, junk, more junk. Look how far those Onyx followed. So yeah, that's why I'm not even gonna bother with the yellow one, because there's too much stuff there. But I mean, if you wanted to, you could, you know, do it. But I mean, you're taking more of a risk, so it's entirely up to you. But that is pretty much it, guys. It took us approximately 30 minutes to run it. We still have plenty of flame arrows. Yeah, overall, I think we did pretty good. And that's a typical run right there. So, you know, give it a shot. See what you think about it. But that's it for me, guys. So till next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human